Hello, all. It's been a long morning, as you see. I've had so many haters in the comments on different sites about this whole Jessie thing, thinking it was a fake, a fraud, which, just goes to show how ignorant people are. I've been called so many different names, from just stupid to things I can't even repeat, which is sad because, people are turning this around as, oh, you just want to hate on white people, where that is so ridiculous, totally ridiculous. I just can't believe that people can be this dumb and sound so uneducated, but yet they're on TV. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Who would make up something that horrible? I mean, bleach in the news, and even who would make up something? He's cracked his rib. Yeah, he's just going to make that up. That sounds crazy. For all the haters out there who can't just respect people's differences, that's really sad and tragic. America needs racial healing. I've been saying this since day one. Trump doesn't understand when you let Bannon into the White House, you've given permission from all the cuckoos who obviously can't think for themselves, the racists, to think that it's okay to come out now and start these hate crimes. That's what it has done. They think, hey, the president's going to back us. When you had that crime and you said, hey, there were some good people on the alt-right community, you basically gave a sign to them to say it's okay. And unfortunately, that has been your downfall. And when you joked about hanging gays, oh, you said it was Pence who joked about hanging gays. That is so disgusting. And I have no idea, how do you sleep at night saying those things? And you have to realize you're representing a whole country. You put your differences aside, whether you like gays or not, whether you don't want them to be here or not. You represent everyone. That's what a true president does. They put their differences aside and represent all Americans. America is a melting pot of everyone and every nationality, every gender, and everything. And if you can't do that, you should just resign. Pence is disgusting for saying such a vile thing as you're in Angelica Christian, but yet you're saying hanging gays is okay. That's not a joke, and it's not funny. And there are people out there who hold on to every word that you two say. You have a responsibility. You have a responsibility to do things that are going to uplift every community there is and not hurt or damage the LGBTQ community or the trans community. And you guys keep saying that there's no hate crimes have gone up. Yes, hate crimes have gone up. It's just that Trump doesn't want to speak about it. I mean, yes, he spoke about the ones that where the gentleman killed the Jewish people and where they were worshiping and different things like that. But he has yet to ever say anything about the LGBTQ community. I mean, we've had a serial killer. We've had trans just being murdered for no reason other than who they are, LGBTQ as well. And it's disgraceful. And anyone cannot call themselves a Christian if you're killing people just based upon who they are. That's just disgusting. They have just as much right to be in America as you do, just as much right. So what gives you the right to take their lives or not to respect their differences? One thing about us is we stand together. And another thing about us is we're going to protect our family and friends and our allies. We're not going to lay down and take beatings from people. That just doesn't happen. So if you stay in your lane and don't come after our families, we won't come after yours. So this is, I guess, a warning. Like, you can't go around beating up people. That's not going to happen. We are all on alert, and we have been since the United Nations mentioned that globally, there's a purge for LGBTQ communities. Of course, United States has not said that as much, but we do need that equality bill signed. That's for sure. That's in the works. People think that now, since Trump won that little battle about transgenders, that is the all, like no transgenders ever going to be in the military. That's a small battle. We have many, many things behind that bill coming that will hopefully overturn that little battle that he won. You know, if someone wants to fight for our country, you should be happy and proud, no matter who they are. We have Navy SEALs that are transgender. We have transgender in every service there is, and every LGBT as well. You cannot just kick them out like they're nothing. They are valid and they shall remain valid. You can't just say, oh, I'm Christian, I don't want them here. It doesn't work that way. That's why state and religion don't go together according to the Constitution. Now, if you're not going to follow the Constitution, you're going to make up your own laws and have just your religion and your skin color the only color that matters, then I guess that's the way you think. But I'm going to tell you, America, we're not going anywhere at all. And as long as heterosexual keeps having babies, be careful who you wish bad luck on, if you call it bad luck, because I've heard that today too. Bad luck being born as transgender or LGBTQ. Because guess what? Same sex couples can't have gay children. It's heterosexuals who have gay children. So understand that. Be careful who you curse or wish or hate on, because you might just be doing that to your grandchild or to your child, better yet, or your aunt or a relative. I'm telling you now, this is not just like a PSA warning. We will not take our families being hit, kicked, burnt, destroyed, bleach, nooses, any of that. You come for us, we're going to come for you. If you don't come from us, we'll have no problem. I do believe in respecting people's differences. I don't go out looking for trouble, nor does a lot of people. They just mind their business, they raise their families, and they do what they do. I don't understand why you all can't do that as well. Why do you go out in communities and make problems where these people are not doing anything to you? Yes, there was a note given. I saw the note that was given to him prior to this incident. It's a shame and it's a disgrace that things like this are happening around the world, but especially here in America, where we're supposed to be so free and the world leader of everyone. You know, since his presidency, with the hate crimes getting higher, it's really a disgrace. You know, everyone wants to talk bad about President Obama. Well, President Obama is the one that signed our legal rights to be married. And hats off to you, President Obama, because, you know, you were very courageous in giving us legal stability and rights, and we're going to keep fighting for these rights to continue. And I know that we're protected under the United States Constitution, just like every other human being that's here. And we're not looking for America to have legalized discrimination. And we know what that's like because we had it for so many years. And one thing we do not want to do is repeat history. And these little moments that they're doing, oh, well, let's choose which we think as a government what's deemed necessary for veterans to have as far as medical. People can be happy about that, but they better be darn careful, because next, and I've said this over and over again, we all know Viagra is one of the highest medical drugs they use for veterans, and they have absolutely should be able to get that anytime they need it. But if the government decides, hey, that's not necessary, and they start making them pay, heck, a lot of people and the veterans are on food stamps, the SNAP benefits that Trump wants to cut. Yeah, don't forget that. So if they can afford food, how do you expect them to afford Viagra and all this other stuff? Be careful when you are so happy about these little wins that Trump has, because the effect of legalized discrimination is going to hit across the board. And once they do one group, the next group will be minorities. Trust and believe that. Because the biggest homeless for veterans are Blacks and Hispanics. Know that they are the number 1 and 2 largest homeless population for veterans. So, you know, people need to start doing their homework and their math and checking these things out if you don't believe me. Okay, but I'm going to tell you something. They're coming for everyone. It's not just one person or one little group. This is a huge, huge debate, and it's bigger than just this one person. But sadly enough, Jesse, I'm so sorry that this happened to you, and I'm sorry for your family. And I hope you know that we all stand right with you, united as one. And we hope that you're doing okay and that you're getting better. And believe you me, you've got a whole big family out here that you don't even know. And your family will be here for you. And that means me. And guess what? That's millions of others. And like I said, trans, guess what? You are loved. And any teen out there fighting for the right to be free or just